Hey loves, and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Audrey and this channel is about all things wellness, and if that's your kind of thing, I hope you consider staying by subscribing. So today's video is dedicated to this lockdown. Social distancing, quarantine, self-isolation, whatever it is you're doing. I just want to talk about how you can cope, how you can stay positive during this time. So the first and most important thing is to try and think positively. So the best way to do this is to start your day off with an attitude of gratitude. So when you wake up, try and list at least 5 things that you're grateful for. Obviously, the first and most important thing is the gift of life. And you can add whatever it is that's personal to you that you're grateful for. When you start your day off with good thoughts, even though you're going to obviously run into bad news through social media, through the newspapers, through any media, at least you'll have something good to reflect on, and it's not going to hit you as hard as it would if you had started on a low note. Secondly, try and keep as busy as you can. An idle mind is the devil's workshop. So how about you start doing those things you always used to push aside because you didn't have enough time? All we have is time. Start building those healthy habits, whether in your diet, whether it's workout. Start reading more. This could even mean catching up on all those movies that you said you were going to watch when you were less busy. We have so much extra time on our hands, so having something to look forward to is going to really help. Also, try and keep your same routine and just adjust it to your environment. We're working from home, we're schooling from home, but also try and keep the same schedule. If you woke up at 9, try and keep on waking up at 9. If you worked out at 10, try and keep that same time so that your body stays with the same rhythm and the time doesn't seem to drag so much. Be creative. Be creative with your environment, be creative with the things that you actually have. So for me, I like dressing up and getting dolled up, obviously, and I keep on doing that. Like the other day, I did a date night at home, 3-course meal, dressed up, just trying to keep my mind stimulated. And this is the same with absolutely everything that you have. I'm going to keep on referencing meals because I love food, but you have so many things that are in your fridge that are going to get spoiled, or things you wouldn't necessarily pair together. Just try and be creative with that so you limit your grocery runs and you don't have to be meeting up with people too often. Speaking of dressing up, how you dress affects how you feel and subsequently affects your productivity. Now, I'm not saying cinch up your waist, wear your high heels at home, but in your comfy clothes, try and be a little more put together. Again, keep your routine. Shower the same time you were showering, and if you're going to delay, maybe delay by an hour or 2. But get out of your pajamas, and if you're going to get into sweats and a t-shirt, at least you've gotten out of your slouchy clothes and now you're in comfy clothes. Another thing is to stay motivated. So whatever it is you know that keeps you going, whatever it is that drives you, just keep on doing that. For me, it's achieving my goals. So what I've done is I've created a system whereby I list down every single thing that I need to do for the day. And when I tick it off, that's a motivation for me because I've achieved something and therefore I can achieve something else. So today, for example, I did my workout and then I drank my lemon water, then I went to the grocery store, and now I'm recording the video. I mean, this is something I was going to do anyway, but the motivation is derived from the fact that I've ticked off something from my list, and that works for me. However, on the flip side, relax. For some of us, the deaths are statistics, and for some of us, this is really hitting home and it's making everyone anxious. And it's okay to take time off. It's okay to take a day where you just lay in bed and do nothing. It's okay to not have a productive day. It's okay if the only thing that you've managed to do is walk to your fridge, to your kitchen, and back to bed. Because we all deal with things differently. And for some people, like myself, my coping mechanism is to push. Like my thing is keeping busy. But then for other people, relaxing, pampering yourself, taking a back seat, just do whatever it is that's gonna make you feel comfortable and that's not gonna drain you emotionally. Now this one is for the people who are not self-isolating, quarantining, or social distancing alone. If you are living with people, this is a time where you really know how patient you can be. Yes. Let's be considerate. Take cues from the people you're living with. You can tell what annoys them. You can tell what irritates them. I mean, everyone is on the edge, and spilling water on the floor can get you a slap from an African mom. So just make sure you're easy to live with. Another thing is, consider the things that annoy you. Is it a you problem? Or is it a collective problem? Like for me, I like everything to be in order. I can live with topsy-turvy things but yeah, after some time so that's a me problem, right? Because someone else might not be bothered with leaving dishes in the sink or leaving their socks on the sofa. So in a different situation, I would point it out, your sock, the dishes. But now it's like, is it even that deep? I'll pick it up, I'll do the dishes. Another thing that's going to help you out is to stay connected with your core group of people. So this is your family and your friends. Check in on them regularly. It serves as a reassurance not only to them, but also to you, because you get to hear their voices, you get to hear how they're doing, and use this time to rebuild relationships. We are lucky enough to be living in a world where we can stay connected no matter where we are. So let's use all this time that we have to fix, mend, and rejuvenate all the relationships that are in our lives. Another thing is, use this time to get to know yourself. What are your core values and principles? What makes you tick? What inspires you? What makes you interesting? We are surrounded by so much noise. Either you're going to school, or you're going to work, or there's so many people around you. You're going out for drinks, you're going out for lunch. Everything is fast-tracked. But when you're alone, what really makes you happy? Are you happy? Are you satisfied with your life? These are the key questions to ask yourself at this time, because all the noise has died down. Lastly, let's live and let live. Guys, like I mentioned before, people have so many different coping mechanisms. So if you see someone posting challenges, if you see someone posting the food that they're cooking, if you're seeing someone posting workouts, just skip it if you don't like it. Stop leaving unnecessary comments on people's posts just because you're bored. I mean, is everything okay too? It might not be, but that doesn't mean you need to project to other people. Let's just try and spread positive vibes. There are too many bad vibes as it is. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this video. Remember guys, the most important thing is life, and next to that, the most important thing is health. So let's stay safe, let's keep indoors, let's only go out when it's necessary, and let's spread love. Thank you so much for watching, guys. How are you coping in this terrible time? Please leave a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next Sunday.